7:47 now. Well, nothing lasts forever, especially in technology, but there are ways to get the most out of your laptop. Laura now with the founder of Nerds on Call.
Yes, Ryan is here, and I'm so glad you are, Ryan, because this is something I have always wondered about.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful laptop here.
Oh, thank you. It's a few years old.
Just like, I don't care. Take that with me. First question.
Yes.
Do laptops typically last longer, shorter than a traditional desktop? Is there any?
They actually last about the same amount of time.
Okay.
But there's a few things about laptops that makes them kind of special needs in the computer world.
Okay.
So number one, the biggest thing about laptops is heat. So a lot of us think about laptops because they got a cool name, laptops. Put it on my lap, right?
Right.
Well, that's not the case. If you put it on a pillow, a blanket, your lap, whatever, it's bad for the laptop. It doesn't allow air to go around.
Sure.
So I brought some cool props.
What do you got here?
So I brought little feet that you can put on the back of your laptop.
Pop.
And that allows airflow to go underneath the laptop.
Neat.
As well as, if you do want to put it on your lap,
okay,
get one of these little cool things for like 10 bucks. And boom, it'll let air go underneath it while it's on your lap. So you can watch TV and still play with your computer. How cool is that?
Very good tip. I can imagine you could get those at any computer store.
Just about any computer store has them. These are Amazon.com for like 10 bucks. So these are really cool. And they also make iPad versions and stuff. They're just kind of cool.
I'm not going to name names, but I've heard people spilling things like maybe a glass of red wine or something on a laptop.
With a desktop, if you got coffee or red wine or something, all you got to do is replace the keyboard. You're looking at 10 bucks.
Right.
You know, if you're really crazy, maybe 30 bucks. On a laptop, boom.
Yeah.
You know, that could destroy the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you want to be careful with that. So one of the other things is a lot of times we'll take our laptop, we'll just shut the lid, toss it in our bag and go.
Right.
Well, generally what you want to do is put it in sleep mode or hibernate mode first.
Okay.
Most laptops still have a spinning hard drive in it, and if you just immediately jostle it, you can damage the hard drive and lose your data. So the best thing to do is not just close the lid, put it in sleep mode first, then close the lid, toss it in your bag, and you're good to go. Or if you've got a modern laptop with a solid state drive, don't worry about it. Close it, throw it, you're fine. So the next thing is don't leave your laptop on 24/7.
I do that.
Part of this is because of the heat issue, but also your laptop battery isn't supposed to always stay fully charged all the time. You get about 300 to 400 charges out of a normal laptop battery. And so what you want to do is unplug it every now and then. Once or twice a week, just unplug it and let the battery run. You don't have to let it run all the way down. In fact, running it all the way to 0 is bad. It makes the memory of the laptop battery kind of forget what fully charged is like. So don't keep it plugged in at all times. Lastly, you want to clean that sucker out. You know, there's little vents in there that are pulling in air all the time to keep the processor cool. And so what you want to do is just use some canned air, use some Q-tips to clean the keyboard, and just kind of clean that sucker up, kind of spring cleaning.
You know what? I was thinking that because I tend to eat and use my laptop, and just like Mark did to my keyboard in there, it has Twinkie scum on it. So keeping that nice little puppy clean really does help its lifespan.
We did a segment a few years ago. The keyboard is the most disgusting piece of equipment you could ever use because we eat over it. You know, we don't really think about it. But yeah, you always clean your keyboard because that's terrible.
Ryan from Nerds on Call, so appreciate the info.
Hey, you're welcome.
Keeping our laptops humming longer, who?
Yes, indeed. All right. I know about that whole wine on
Yeah, I brought that up for you.
All right, Laura, thanks so much.